Good morning.
Good morning. What?
Remember when you used to sing every morning?
Good morning. Good morning. Is that what you wanted?
Yep. That was that. So, I think we can be
Short
relatively
and sweet.
quick this morning. Jeannie's got a class. What class do you
I got yours
have?
sticking straight up too. And I'm like alfalfa. Where is it?
Oh, shucks.
You're alfalfa, and who's his love interest?
Darla.
You remember that? You were like too young for alfalfa.
I love the rascals, the little rascals.
I bet you were a little rascal. You still are.
So of course I remember that. What did you ask me yesterday?
I don't think
And
I
I
really
said
watched
something,
it.
and then you were like, "You remember everything."
We were talking when we were talking about Indonesia, and like we did this bike tour and went to like a traditional Indonesian.
Warung.
He remembers, like, I don't remember that word.
What was the whole point of going on the tour?
I don't know. Hopefully finding something good to eat. I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that tour was awful. It was. They so they do these bike tours in Ubud, and they're like, it's all downhill. And then and so
My bike was like way too big. It was like one size fits all.
oh my god,
Bicycles.
it's awful bicycles, and like the bicycles don't work that well. Like I was doing bike maintenance for the guys. Do you remember that? Like I was like fixing bikes, and so you start. They like you get in I like remember feeling car sick. So they drive you essentially to the highest portion of the island where you're looking at is it Mount Batong, or it's the whatever the volcano that like smokes and erupts sometimes on Bali is, and then you ride mostly downhill to Ubud, and so we stopped and saw coffee farms. And we drank
that was
Cafe Luwak, the cat crap coffee, the civet coffee, which is really pretty amazing if you can ignore the fact that you're, eating partially digested, pooped out coffee beans. It tastes like coffee flavored hot chocolate. I guess that's what civet poo tastes like. It's the most expensive coffee in the world.
I don't remember any of this.
I drank like 8 cups of it, so I was like, remember Beavis and Butthead? Like I was like super buzzed, and then
did I have any? Maybe
I drank yours, and then I drank like 4 more cups. I'm like, I'm never gonna buy this stuff. I might as well drink all of it. And then
because it was free.
It was part of the tour. The tour was like $400 or something. No, it wasn't that expensive. But then we rode
I love that
to
Patrick
a neighborhood.
has such a great memory.
And then we rode to a neighborhood.
I don't remember any of this, but as he's talking about it, I kind of remember it.
And then we met that couple, and then we rode to a neighborhood. We were like hanging out with that other. I mean, we were young then, remember? It was like another young couple. Everybody else was like our age now. and then it's actually it's funny because you can go yuck. And I think the idea of, people eat tripe, they eat intestines, they eat organs. I don't think that's any grosser or less gross than eating tripe, eating the lining of the intestines. What do you think's been sitting on that stuff the whole animal's life?
I guess so. You're right.
So
that's disgusting.
So then
I'm never eating that.
So you eat tripe. Your
No,
brother,
I don't.
Your
I don't
brother
like
eats
it.
tripe all the time.
Yeah,
So
Koreans love it.
So then So then we rode to a traditional neighborhood, and we went into a warung, like a family compound, which was cool. Like it was just like a family sitting around. They were like, "Hey." We're like walking around. We're like, "Oh, look, there's Grandma watching TV." And then
did we
and then we went to the rice fields.
Oh yeah, and I was like doing the rice.
And then like I have a movie.
It came so naturally to
I
me.
have a movie.
You have a movie of me?
I have a movie of you and that girl beating the rice. And then she was much better at it than a much larger, taller white woman. And then
Can you say that?
And then
don't be offended. Did we just like? Are we gonna get in trouble?
No, there's nothing racist about that. I'm talking about your rice beating prowess. And then we went. And the only thing I really remember from the village
It sounds like you really remember all of it.
But do you remember the spiders?
No.
Oh my god!
Oh
my god!
I do.
They were like these like massive spiders, like this big.
The kind in your nightmares.
And
that
like
attack your face.
Like it was funny because I was like, oh my god, those are the spiders from the movie Arachnophobia. Like they literally were the spiders from the movie Arachnophobia. And in Ubud, in these areas where like the tourists visit, they weren't everywhere. They must have cleaned them or sprayed for them or something. I mean, you'd see that like they're always walking around with foggers spraying for mosquitoes and stuff. And that, but in the neighborhoods, they were like thousands of them, and they were everywhere. It was like, whoa, like this is crazy.
So Shirley wants to know if was there more to the bike trip? And then?
Well, and then we separated, remember?
You and I did?
Yeah, they were like, everybody can go this way downhill, or like people can go this way.
Why would I leave you?
Because you were like, I'm not doing the longer ride.
Oh.
Because they were like, there's some uphill. What they didn't tell us, it was all uphill.
I'm so glad I did it.
Oh my God. And we were on these horrible bicycles, but the guide had a nice bike. Imagine that. And then we got to this like lunch spot, which was really pretty. And then
did we reunite at the lunch spot?
We reunited at the lunch spot, but I was like a sopping, dripping. It was like 85 degrees and 110% humidity.
It was moist there.
I think it rained on us too.
Yeah, it was hot. It was so humid
wet.
It broke our camera, just from the humidity getting into our camera. So don't take a nice camera.
Well, now everything's waterproof now.
So,
anyways.
So Michelle's out today. So it's and I'm in a class.
We are short-handed.
We are short-handed because I'm going to be in a class. Some of you are joining me for edge-to-edge quilting, and that's going to start at 10 o'clock, so 10 to 4. So Patrick is basically manning the whole front all by himself, and the boys will come out and help him. Michelle wasn't feeling well today, so we had her stay home.
Yeah, so given that Michelle traveled and was back and just wasn't 100%, I mean, we had very, very little exposure to her because she was in classes all day yesterday. So we just said, get tested, stay home.
Yeah, just in case.
So, I mean, we're still kind of following that protocol.
Any announcements?
So
Shirley asked about Memorial Day.
I mean, we are closed on. We're gonna actually take the long weekend.
We are taking the long weekend. We're closed Saturday.
Kind of preparing for. I mean, it's a short-handed week is really tough. But
we're working on it. We're working on some
we have
hires.
Some announcements hopefully to make in the next couple of days.
So I have there's an accessory class that was scheduled for Saturday that I am still doing. So I might just be doing it from home. I might come here and do it, but I
think you should just do it from home.
We will be closed on and then Momo's going to be just standing barking at the door.
No, because I'll be home.
This morning I was in my sewing room layering my quilt sandwich for edge to edge, and he came in and just laid right on it. And then brought his dirty, disgusting bone on it. And then I was trying to move his chunky butt. And you can't get him to budge. So anyhow, let's let's do deal of the day so I can go get ready.
So we have received one of
Just one.
the units that we've purchased, but we have more on the way. The brother has launched the Luminaire XP II Playbook.
And it is big and chunky.
It's pretty amazing.
Big and chunky, and there is a lot of stuff in here. So, and I think it's going to have a number of videos too.
So
it comes
let's
with...
show them the videos because there's often confusion. So the videos are on a thumb drive that sits right here because when we got the last ones, we had a bunch of people call saying that they didn't get the videos.
They didn't.
One.
Oh, we had 2 people that didn't get the card at all. And then, but this is where the little there's a little USB right here. If you see that part that's protruding.
Yeah, we had a bunch of people call, but it turned out like we actually did have 1 or 2 that didn't get the card, or that the card was damaged or not working.
Let me read a description to you. This playbook has been developed with step-by-step exercises designed to help you learn the amazing features and show you creative ways in which to use them. The exercises are independent of each other and do not need to be followed sequentially. Simply choose a topic you wish to know more about and do it. Have fun getting to know your Luminaire and discovering how limitless your creative potential is with this amazing tool. We hope that you will be inspired to make something beautiful. And like for instance, you could do My Design Center, adding a decorative fill, and it's going to walk you through step by step with all the icons and all the directions. If you wanted to do something, there's hexagon sashing, there is embroidery combination, there is color shuffle, there is couching with embroidery.
Endpoint straight stitch.
It looks amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, looks absolutely amazing. Projected grid twin needle. And if you have a Solaris, there's really no reason why you couldn't get this as well.
We actually had a handful of our Solaris ladies get the playbook because they really liked the videos.
Decorative stitch bobbin work. So, what was that? I was going to say something absolutely profound and amazing.
The secret is how you started it.
The secret is...
It's still a secret.
I did start it that way. The secret to mastery is once you get the book, using the book.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
It's like touching the buttons.
Actually open the book and then use the book. I mean, we could make a little club where we do like a lesson. We get together and do a lesson a week. I don't know how long the lessons are, but if you wanted, we could do something like that to force you to use the book. Because I know I get busy and I go, oh, I should do that. And then it doesn't get done.
You know, the beauty of the book, in theory, when you call and ask for something, is we should be able to say, it's in your book on page something.
I didn't even know that the thumb drive was supposed to work in the machine.
I don't think we knew that either.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I've always told people to just play it on your computer.
Luminaire ladies get the Solaris inspiration. Yeah, I mean,
they're all resources of information.
This is your college textbook. It's your college textbook, and it's big and beefy, and there's 380 pounds of knowledge that once you do, it's going to be... Oh, pounds. Pages. And then it's going to be, like, in your brain. Like, just hooked up. And you're going to be an expert. I know everything about Luminaire.
Or over-caffeinated.
Okay, what's our deal?
So, the Playbook, which is normally $399.99, is on sale for $240. So $240. $159 off.
You didn't even do $249. Did you do $249 or
She's
$240?
mad. I'm gonna hear about this $9.
No, I'm just like
day.
I don't know. It's better for them, right? But you did $240.
You can, Stephanie, but if you want to take it home today.
This one, Stephanie, is yours actually because you had ordered it first.
Okay.
And yes, you can come in and pay cash. This one's Stephanie's. And then
We opened it.
we opened the box. It came like this. It was in the box. We did open the box. Does it work with Solaris with upgrades? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that's, I think right now, like we haven't seen the Solaris 2 inspiration guide yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. So, so regarding upgrades and stuff like that, we haven't seen the inspiration guides. Those generally, it seems like Baby Lock takes about 8 to 10 months. So we shouldn't be too far out from that. So, we've got this one in the store. We have several more coming. My understanding is that they are in stock. I called Chris yesterday to say, hey, when are these coming? And they are actively shipping right now. So it is on the site. Great deal. $159.
$159.
$399 to $240.
159. You said great deal, 159.
Below
so
MSRP.
$159 off. So the price on the site should be $240. So it would work for Luminaire 2.
Yeah, it works for if you don't have the Luminaire 1 playbook and you've upgraded, then yes. If you've got the Luminaire 1, so Brother's funny because
a lot of this will work on Luminaire 1
like
too.
we did a special on the Luminaire version 1 playbook when they were closing them out, and they closed them out. They stopped selling them. And I said something to my rep, like, can we still get these for the folks that still have the Luminaire 1, XP1? And he goes, man, we live in an XP2 world. And so if you've got an XP1 or a Solaris 1,
most of it will work.
Most of it will apply. But
Things
if
that
you
won't
didn't
work,
upgrade, then there's going to be stuff in there that you won't have.
Like Hexagon and Endpoint. Those things aren't going to work on your machine. And there might be a couple of other things, but for the most part, everything else should work. You might have to do a little workaround on something. Maybe if they did the order change, like that's something that was new, like being able to switch your order of embroidery after you load your designs. So that, little things like that, but I'd say probably 90% will work.
Cool.
That's what 85, 90.
Yeah, I would say.
I don't know, but this is exciting. I love it. So get your playbook, and then maybe we'll do this would be great for me, right? Then I would be a Luminaire 2 expert if I worked through everything in here as well.
Given that you have the XP2,
this is exciting.
I would consider you an expert.
I am over and out. Be creative and make something awesome, ladies.
Have a fantastic day.
I will see you tomorrow. Ladies in Edge to Edge, get your stuff ready. If you are in Red, White, and Bloom is tomorrow. We are doing sections 5 and 6. I would be showing you sections 5 and 6 if I had pieced them. I'm doing that tonight. I'll probably live feed it. So if you haven't pieced it yet together, I pressed all my pieces and trimmed them. They're just getting ready. They're sitting there ready to sew together. So I'll be doing that. And then tomorrow night, I'll be piecing together the hexagons for the Upgrade 2 class because I haven't pieced those together. So maybe I'll live feed that as well. I'll just live feed when I'm sewing and stuff.
Sweet.
So Red, White, and Bloom tomorrow. Upgrade 2 tomorrow for the Luminaire and the Solaris 2 because it's a hexagon. And then Saturday morning is the accessory class. And I will see you later.
And have a fantastic weekend.
So this one's Stephanie's.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Bye.
And do I need anything else back here?
Did you post the picture for the Friday class, Jeannie?
Did I post what picture for the Friday class?
I'm not sure. Donna Coleman asked.
No, because I have to find it.
She has not posted that yet.
Because I have to find it.
She has to find it, but she will.